Hi, my name is Tyrone Blake Carter Jr. And today I'll be going over a presentation about gang violence and crime in Houston, Texas. Introduction and content. About the problem. Cause and effects. Police Department make people aware of Keep Houston Safe program. Houston Mayor Anti-Gang Office and Gang Task Force. Conclusion and reference page. About the problem. Youth gang members doing crime acts that range from arson, assault, burglary, theft, forgery, kidnapping, robbery, sexual assault, drug trafficking, and murder. And all these things right here are happening here in Houston because of all the crime rate that is on the rise, because of all the people that's coming in from the growth that's taking place here in Houston. Local civilians are losing their jobs, not having enough money for unexpected emergency fund of $500, causing concerns of doing criminal activity. Because people are not able to provide for their daily essentials, if there's any emergency, like they're not able to provide for themselves and for their families. So at some point it may result in crime, which is raising concerns for locals. Police officers dismissing criminal charges on offenders because they stop investigating the case. A lot of times these cases, the police officers have enough information on the criminal. It's just that for some reason they're not able to fully close the case, and for most cases, because of this right here, they have to pretty much dismiss the case. So that is a part of the problem of why the crime continues to happen. We have the same offenders out there on the streets doing the same crimes, and they need to be off the street. Job market not fully recovering from the pandemic. The job market did not fully recover from the pandemic. Very hard. People still unemployed, and pretty much like not having access to healthcare, not having access to the resources that they need to provide for their daily needs. The next, we're going to go into the causes and effects. So the causes are this here: lack of not having enough police officers to investigate the crimes. That is definitely a problem right there. If you don't have enough cops to investigate the problems, and pretty much by the time you call the cop, by the time the cops get there, it's already too late. So unemployment causing people not to be able to pay for healthcare, clothing, and food. We just spoke about this here. Youth gang members committing local crimes. Youth gang members are committing local crimes because they're being a part of a community because they don't have anywhere at home, and so now they're part of this community that's doing nothing but crime. But yet, that's why we have different things in place that is set up by the mayor, which we're going to go over in the next slide. So the effects is going to be thousands of active cases being dismissed, leading for criminal offenders to be able to commit the same crime again. So at least to do the same crime again. Raising concerns that people that do not have jobs will have no choice but to commit crimes to provide for daily essentials. So that is one of the effects as well. Local residents reported they do not feel safe in Houston, even when crime is at its lowest within previous years. So it's just saying that the locals do not feel safe within going outside, even with the crime being lower than what it was from previous years, just from the way that things are and how they feel. All right, next slide, we're going to talk about one of the ways that we're going to look at fixing this issue, okay? Houston Mayor Anti-Gang Office and Gang Task Force. Awareness training with GREAT, which is a program that's going to be in middle school and high school to inform teens what happens when a crime is made and the consequences that it can take, and potentially it may lead up to jail time. Developing a gang-related tracking system that identifies Houston gang area gangs and provides information on gang members and vehicles. That's very essential. See, walking outside here in Houston, and you don't know if you're in a bad area or not, well, you have this right here app, you have this tracking system, you're able to tell, hey, this right here person right here, and this right here vehicle is a vehicle that I should not be around. Hey, boom, you know to go the opposite way. So that's a very good system that they have in place, created by the Houston mayor with the anti-gang office and the gang task force. And the last thing, providing services to help young teens become a part of youth services funded to prevent young teens from committing crimes. So it got other services out there that people have set in place to help out young teens to get them off the street and to let them know what comes along with doing criminal activity, and know that they don't have to be around a group of people that are doing negative things. They can be around a group of people that's doing positive things. Alrighty, so next slide is conclusion. With conclusion, guys. Help from local citizens to report any suspicious activity. So we definitely need that for getting more awareness out there in Houston. Help from local citizens to report any suspicious activity. Community supporting campaigns like Keep Houston Safe to bring more awareness to local crimes to prevent them from even happening. So pretty much with the Keep Houston Safe program, that's pretty much people working with the Houston Police Department to support to pretty much report any suspicious activity that they see, and also the biggest thing is about protecting themselves. Getting young teens and youth services, giving them information on the effects of becoming a gang member and keeping them off the street. So it's very important. We want to keep the young gang members off the street. We want to stop the crime before the crime even happens, bring awareness, give the information, and let them know that, hey, you know what? You do the crime, you do the time, okay? And then understanding crime prevention starts first with local residents becoming more aware of their surroundings. Very important. So we're closing out, guys. So that's pretty much it on the presentation about gang violence and crime here in Houston, Texas. Thank you.